Hey, what's up everyone? It's another no face declutter, hopefully short video. I'm here. Wait, there it is. It's a good thing I'm not doing it. The reason why I'm not doing a no face thing, I mean, it's not necessary, first of all, and second, I still have these stupid pimples on my face. I'm filming it the same day as another declutter video, so yeah, don't think that this is like months or something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna be organizing some figures, much like my K-pop knickknack video. If that's up first, I feel like it will be first. Another thing I bought from the Container Store is a display case. This is what it looks like. Let me zoom out. This is what it looks like. I bought a little display case. It's a multi-level doll exhibit box. It's stackable, so if you got other cases like this, you can easily stack it on top. It's definitely meant for that. You can see that on the bottom. Also, the platforms on the bottom are adjustable and stackable, which I really like. Here's all the different ways you can stack the platforms. You can keep it the way it is, you can get rid of them, you can staircase it, or you can make it kind of like a pyramid. You can stack all of them in the back, and this is what it looks like if you had more than one. Obviously, I'm just working with the one case for now. If you've seen my declutter and unboxing of my figures, I said that I was going to be buying these small cases for a couple of a few sets of my small figures to place under my desk and the shelf part of my desk and on my PlayStation or whatever. I'm still planning on doing that, but now that I found this particular case, I'm just going to get one for my Mic Drop BTS set. I think it's Mic Drop. Maybe it's Dynamite DNA. I think it's DNA. I don't know. I'll show you a picture. It's that set that I got from Target. They'll be going in that case, and I think I'm still going to try to fit it under the shelf of my desk. And I'm going to put my other set of BTS figures in here. I was going to put it on the shelf of my desk and let them sit on the edge, but I changed my mind, because that happens. So I'm going to be placing it on this lovely bookshelf here that's been housing my manga. It used to be my manga started over there on my big bookcase, but now it is full of Asian music stuff. So now I had to move it over here and under my bed in a storage container there. Stuff in the box right there is stuff that's to be read, and the stuff in the corner is also stuff to be read. The box above, you'll probably see an unboxing video for that, because that just came in not too long ago, so looking forward to that. And that's for all you bibliophiles out there who like to look at manga and whatnot. Anyway, I'm going to make this too long, but hopefully this is a good angle to work with. I'm much like my other figure video, I'm going to be speeding through the setup process, but you'll see close-ups of the figures, of course. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep this short because I actually only have 52 minutes of battery. Probably less than that now because I just did an intro. Before I really jump into it, I do want to say special thank you to my medical patrons. Thank you so much. Much appreciation. If you want to become a medical patron, the link is in the description below. Also down there is that subscribe button. If it's still red, you're not subscribed. You gotta hit it. Make it gray. Because I post extra content here sometimes, and you won't know when that happens. And, yeah. So, let's jump into it. Alright, so I got it out of the box. I wish it was kind of like my bigger cases where it lights up, but that's okay. I really like this stackable feature. So I'm going to do the stair step kind of look right here. Hopefully you can see it, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do is the stair step, and hopefully that'll achieve what I need to do. Maybe like my Black Panther case, maybe I'll do like a little background for the actual glass case box. But that's not really all that important. So I'm going to just move Conan over here in the corner with my ramen bottles. I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, I just moved him to the side. I really should adjust this bookshelf, but I'll do that later. So that's just going to go right there. I think you can see that, hopefully. Maybe I should put like just a little bit of light and see if that helps or changes anything. Okay, it looks like it did help a little bit, right? So hopefully you can see it a little bit more. It's kind of hard to see black on black. So since I mentioned that I already decided to like put my BTS figures over here, I'm going to start with them first because they need to sit on a ledge. So I wish I'd like pre-opened these. So this might take up like all my battery, but it's okay. I got another battery pack that I can work with. I think I'm not gonna like really show these off too much, the BTS ones, because they are gonna be in a haul video for my Epic Eve Pink haul 2. I think I want to put this in some sort of, I don't know, order. Oops, I ripped the box. I think I'm gonna put this in some sort of order that they're normally in, but I think they like switch their lineup from time to time. But I'm just gonna go at random, it doesn't really matter. So I just opened J-Hope's box. So that's what he looks like. And it says J-Hope on the back. And he's just waving. They're actually little monitor figures, which I mentioned in my E-Pink haul. So they're really supposed to go on your monitor. But I'm just going to put them in a case instead. They do come with these little tabs that you can put on their little butts. So that's what I'm going to be doing as quickly as possible. Of course, this is going to be kind of a speed run of me putting these on here and setting them on this case. Okay, they're like double-sided kind of things. Appreciate the little details in these things though. Okay. I didn't make, like, I kind of ruined the circle. I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't really matter. It's on there. J-Hope's gonna be the first to sit down, and I'm gonna place him here. Hopefully that works. Alright, so hopefully you can see that. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Enhance! And yes, I got my like Gazette calendar still here used. Alright, so I'm gonna put the rest of BTS on here. Hopefully I can have like some sort of method going on to it. I should have like figured this out before I started filming. Okay, hi. So off camera I took them all their boxes. I realized that the boxes are a little difficult to get into and it's taking a little bit of time, so I knew it was gonna suck up my battery a bit. So I pre-prepped, took them out the box, got the little stickers on their butts, so I'll show them off close up because I really didn't, take them out of the box in the haul. So here is little baby Jin. Worldwide handsome, little details. I really like that they tucked a little bandana behind his hair. That's really good detail, and there's a little sticker. He's go next to Sugar. Okay, next is Jungkook, Maja's bias. He looks very cute. Jin just fell off. I'm gonna fix him. I didn't stick him back on those little details. So let me fix Jin. Actually, I'll show off the rest and then I'll fix Jin. Here's our M. My bias. There we go, focusing. Has a nice detail on the back. And I got V, my other bias record. So then I got Suga. He's in my favorites, of course. He's got a nice bandana detail on the back too. And last but not least, Jimin. Has some nice, I like, the details are really good. Alright, so now to speeding it up, I'm gonna fix Jin here, he fell. Whole gang's there. Hope you can see them with the side profile. Don't worry, I'll be doing another video when it's all complete, but they're all there. Hopefully the adhesives that came with the box stay strong. They kind of remind me of the adhesives that come with like press-on nails, so hopefully they work well on here. The next set of figures I'm going to be putting are these B Project Moons figures I got from Katsucon. You'll see the card pop up for that video. I did show them off. These come with little stands. Hopefully they all fit. But they're just gonna go in that second row right here underneath BTS. I figured that was the best route to go because the other figures that I'm planning on putting in this case are a little bit smaller, and I'll have to use some putty for them to stay because their feet are super tiny and the stands they come with are super tiny. So these do come with little B Project stands. I only got moons for obvious reasons. If you don't follow my cosplay page, I did cosplay Hikaru, or if you haven't seen any of my vlogs, yeah, I cosplayed Hikaru. I'm still learning names for these members, so I'm not even going to attempt. But, okay, I think I got the first one together. Much like BTS, I didn't really plan on what order I was going to put these in, so I might shift them around. But here's the first one, and he comes with a little stand that says B Project on it. So yeah, so hopefully these work out. Right here, let's give it a try. Okay, so the stands kind of hang off the edge a little bit right here, but I don't think that's gonna be too much of a problem, so I'm gonna either put these together off camera and just speed throw them on here, because it did take a little bit of strength pop and shove these into their stands a bit so they are secure. So I might do that off camera really quick. So we'll be back. Okay, I got all of their little stands put together. These little plastic bits that go into their backs. Pushing it into this black stand is a little difficult. It has like little ball notches on the bottom and in this part that goes into their backs. So you have to push them in really, really hard, and you'll hear like a little snap noise. And that was kind of difficult, so that's why I did that off camera, putting them in their stands. Plus I was afraid that I would break this little arm here because it does like arch into their backs, but that's what that looks like. Here's one of the members. I wish he was just like a little bit more tanner because he is a darker skinned character, but I mean, it's not too bad. So I'm just gonna speed through putting them on with their other little member over here. Let me give you some close-ups. I already showed you this one. They all have the little B Project logo on here in gold, which is pretty cool. I'm glad that they had all 5 members of Moons, so that's always nice. This one got snapped in here correctly. That's one of them. The details are really good. The price was on Hikaru, the character I cosplayed, so they were $10 each. I don't know if the BTS monitor figures that I got from ePink, they were, the prices are on the back of the box. It's $21.99, so a little more pricier. Here's our Mega 9 character. Hopefully it'll focus. There we go. It's very cute. I like this character too. And last but not least, my favorite character. I didn't quite get him in I couldn't quite get the plastic part in the stand as securely as the others, so he's a little loose and his feet are kind of floating off of the stand, but there's Hikaru. He was the last of the Hikaru, so they got him from the display and had to put him in a little bundle of bubble wrap. So now to join them onto the case. As I said earlier, their little stands do hang off of the ledge, and hopefully that's not going to be a problem, especially here on the sides once I put the plastic case over it. But it's the only way for them to all fit like that. The other route would have been to use the putty on their little tiny feet and see if they could just stand on their own without the stands, but I'd rather use the stands because that's what came with them. Last but not least are these keychains. I got Cute High Earth Defense Club Love. I think I got this at the con that shall not be named. I think that's the convention I got it from. I'm going to have to use the little putty for them. Let me grab one that's already out of the plastic so you can see my problem. So these are all keychains. I think I showed them in a haul maybe. They're all little keychains from Cute Earth Defense Club Love. Hopefully the camera will focus. Come on. Maybe I need to do that little hand thing. Come on. There we go. I think this is Io. Can't remember all of their names, but that's his character. But as you can see, his feet are extremely tiny. Focus. There we go. His feet are extremely tiny, just like the B Project ones. They do give you the option of either using it as a keychain, like most people probably would, or you can put it on this little tiny stand. Kind of looks like a Lego piece. And I'm guessing their feet are supposed to, slide into this little spot right here, like so. but I don't think I have zero confidence that like securing them into these little slots they provide is going to keep them from falling because their heads are so big. And now my battery's about to die, so I'm going to switch batteries, and I'm going to off camera put some putty underneath these feet and the stands, and hopefully that'll work for securing them onto the case. Alright, let me go do that.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, apparently my battery was not charged, so this took a little longer than I thought. Well, here's the finished product. As you can see, I had to switch things around. So let me just start at the bottom. As you can see, the little white stuff, that's the little sticky tack, putty, whatever you want to call it. I got that from Hobby Lobby. Let me look at the packaging and see what it's actually called. Well, that doesn't help. I think it's called sticky tack. It's just this stuff right here. It's removable, reusable, multiple purpose, non-toxic. Mostly you just use it for like art projects or whatever you may need. I bought this originally for some of my Funko Pops that had little tiny feet, the Black Panther ones, but they had stands for them. I am going to put some sticky tack on Koya's feet because she refuses to stay on her stand. She just keeps falling. So I use that for the Cute High Earth Defense Club Love keychain figures. I thought about taking the chains off of them, but it was just a little too difficult, so I just left it on there for now. Maybe I'll take them off later for aesthetic purposes, but for right now, I really don't care. They were a headache to get where they are, so they're slightly using the back part of the stairs of the figure, of the case, to like stand up, and partially using the putty to stand up, so Yamato is probably the most difficult. He fell through the cracks a lot. He's the one in the middle with the blonde hair. Ryu, the one with the pink, the one I cosplayed, he was probably the second headache. Io was pretty good. I think that's what his name is, the guy with the green hair. He was fine, so I didn't mess around with him. So the three in the middle are kind of using the back to support. So as you can see, I moved BTS mic drop figures down to the second level because of the B Project stand sticking out behind them. First it was kind of helping with support, but then they were just kind of sort of in the way, and I figured because they're standing up and BTS is sitting down, they were kind of blocking the view, so I just switched the blocks on the bottom, which is very convenient, and I really like that feature of this case. So I just switched the blocks, so that just made it very easy to swap them. Because the stands, these B Project stands that they're on, stick out at the edges of the platforms on the sides right here of the case. Let me see if I can get my finger in there. There we go. On the edge of the cases right here on both sides, and they also stick out at the edge of the actual platform in front of them. I did have to stack this pink one here, that's why he's a little bit crooked, on top of the Magnite character here for me to get the casing on here. I tried my hardest not to avoid that so they wouldn't be stacked on top of each other, but it kept pushing poor little J-Hope and this character right here, whose name is slipping my mind at the moment. They kept getting like the backlash from him trying to fit in, and he kept falling every time I put the case on, so I just decided to just stack his little stand on top of the character next to him. That was just my best option. Everybody else kind of just shifted as they will, so that's why they're not in like the perfect of line, but you can't really tell face on. I do now notice that this character at the end with the blue hair in the back of the B Project line is facing a little bit to this direction. maybe I'll fix that later. But for now, I'm quite pleased with how this turned out. I really like this case. I thought it was a very reasonable price. I believe it was either $6.99 or $14.99. Anyway, I'll put the price on the screen here somewhere of how much it was, but I thought it was a fairly reasonable price for this casing. So, like I said, I wish it did like a little light up feature thing, just like my bigger cases that I showed in my figure unboxings, but I think the way it is also perfectly good, especially with the feature of changing the stair step feature in here. I think that's really cool. Maybe in the future, if I get any more tiny figures like this, I'll get another case like that and just put all of them in one little case, because this is really cute. So for now, it's home on my bookcase. I'm sure eventually I'll have to move it at some point because I have all of these books I need to enter file into the bookcase, and I might have to get another bin for my books. Anyway, I hope this was helpful and enjoyable. I'm sorry I couldn't really show the process of how I did this putty magic that I did with the Earth Defense Club figure keychains. It just was a nightmare, headache. Yamato, I think that's what his name is, the blonde in the middle. I put him in the stand the opposite direction of everyone else just to see if that's how it's supposed to be put in or not. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it was just a headache and it was just too much for me to film. And besides, both of my batteries are dead on my camera. Here's my camera. Hi, camera! Yeah, so yeah, both of my batteries are dead, so now I'm using my phone, and I don't want to take up too much space. But anyway, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I know this was kind of weird, and hopefully it is a little shorter than any of the other Declutter unboxing videos. Like I said, I'm very pleased with the results for what it is. I'm sure I'll have to like go back and adjust some figures later in the future, but I really like this case. It's a really good case. Anyway, I'll see you guys in another video. Catch you guys later. Peace.